Hello. This is a talk about how can we have a better life by using the Ikigai, the Japanese secret to a long and happy life. This book has been written by Hector Garcia and Frances Miralles. It is interesting to find out that the Japanese find ways to a happy life in the midst of a lot of stress of the working life in Japan. They said that the life of the Okinawa, of the people in Okinawa, have a very good and long last life, more than 100 years old Japanese living there. And they want to find out the secret of their way of life. And Ikigai is the reason for their happy life. In other words, they also have the meaning of the reason how to be happy, how to have a life with meaningful. Iki means life and gai is mean value. Oh, why is it worth it? So your ikigai means the life or purpose or the way or meaning of one's life. So they said there are four components of life, which is very interesting. That is the passion, the vocation, profession, and mission. With all these uh, components, one can lead a good life or the life of happiness or the meaningful life. These are the general components that consist of one life. What should we be living for? Now, there are 10 rules of the Ikigai. First rule is to stay active, which means that one has to learn how to appreciate things around us, how to accomplish one's duty in everyday life, and especially in this time in the world that all the technology has been invented. There are so many new things that will happen in the next 10 years or even a few years from now. It is interesting to find out what are the new things that can affect upon our life and how can we use it for our better being. And it's more important for us to be able to appreciate all that are around us. Not only our home, our surrounding, but also those people who are around us. We can appreciate them no matter what they are. And also, we know how to accomplish what is the most important thing for us to do in one's life. So, this kind of thing add up all together to how to be active in everyday life. Second, it's important to take it slowly, no matter what you do, especially those who are at my age, and those who are able to see things for many years, to be able to observe everything in a very slow pace, and you can observe things more slowly if you move slowly, like as just like when you're walking instead of driving, or you observe your path along the way that you're passing. These are small things that make life beautiful, including when you observe things, you can see the macro picture as well, because the micro, the macro are all related. According to the Brahman, uh, the macro and the micro, we are all one and the same, because one complements another. The Brahman and the Atman are one and the same. So, in perceiving this, uh, the small particles and the big particles, like the universe, or the small, tiny little atoms and microns and whatever, we can see the whole world altogether. And this gives us a new perspective of one's life and one's position in the whole universe. Third, do not fill your stomach. They say that it's best for us to taste all dishes with as little bites to know how it tastes, and being conscious of your taste rather than have 80% of your stomach half full. In 20% it will be full. You got to stop it before it's fully full. So it means that you are able to enjoy more food, to be able to digest, and you not be glutton in whatever you're taking. And many people claim that to be fully full your stomach, fill up your stomach, it's much more um, dangerous and much more suffering than to have a stomach half full. So this is an idea and how to maintain your health and how to be on not so heavy in terms of living in this world, because to carry 10 kilos much more than you should, or even 10 pounds much more than you should, you feel much uh, difficult in moving around. And this is a trick how to lose weight. Number four, surround yourself with good friends, because good friends are the best medicine. Why? Because you can say, you can talk, you can laugh at all things with your friends. So, without friendship, one cannot be happy. That's what Aristotle said. Friendship means a lot of things in one's life, especially when the COVID time, when you have to stay at home most of the time. What you can think is a good time that you have with your friends, or you can have friends and talk with your friends in a long distance, and this can keep you company. And what more fun can you have? So, with friends, you can enjoy life together, traveling together, and do all sorts of things. Number five, get in shape with your next birthday. So, your next birthday, you got to be very careful how to maintain your weight, your exercise, your good mood, whatever. It means that one more year to keep you happy, one more year to keep you young. And how to keep young is to do the exercise, to do all kinds of things that you enjoy. So You better get in shape by walking, running, whatever that make you feel good, so that your hormone can carry out the good uh, effect upon your brain, and you feel very blissful and happy. Number six, they said to smile, because when you smile, your brain will remember the expression, and with that expression, you have a better mood. And this kind of smiling can make you feel better, no matter how bad you are feeling. Smile, it means that you can laugh at yourself at the same time, and you can look at the situation in a different way. And it's a release for one to be able to laugh at oneself at the same time, no matter how bad the situation can be. And smile can give you new friends. For example, a few years ago when I was swimming and get out from the swimming pool, there's a lady smiling at me every time I get out from the swimming pool. And after that, we become good friends. We travel together, and that start from the smiling face. So it's always good to have a smiling face surrounded by all of your friends, and this gives you happiness. Next, reconnect with nature, become part of nature. Most of the time, when we are suffering, that's especially when you enter the shopping center, which full of things, and you wanting more and more, then you feel very suffer. The suffering become part of your wanting more. But if you walk into the forest, I often ask my student, what is your feeling when you walk in the forest and when you walk in the shopping center or some luxury places? How do you feel? And most of the time, you find out that when you walk into the forest, you feel relaxed. You feel the fresh air, the waterfall, and the trees and flowers come into your senses. And this kind of a sensation lead itself to your own satisfaction and happiness in life. So happiness is nothing far away from you. It's just a matter of thinking, the matter of feelings and satisfaction. Natural surrounding give you satisfaction. Just to be there, you are happy by yourself. So these are what is very necessary for one happiness. Number eight, give thanks to things around us, either your ancestor, your country, your friends, your neighbor, whatever surround you, even your cup of coffee that keep you from tasting good, keep you good, taste well, and be grateful to all. The feeling of being grateful means a lot of things to us. The feeling itself satisfies ourselves and meaning to our life. So don't forget to be grateful, giving thanks to all around us. For those who are still alive and those who are no longer with us. Just think of them and then you feel grateful and it satisfy yourself. Number nine, live the moment. Don't cling to the past nor the future. Most of the time we worry about what will come next. But when it comes, it's nothing at all. And whatever the past, if you cling to it, if it's a happy past, it's okay. You can smile at it, you can feel very happy about it. But if it's a bad past, you think that you learn from it. There's nothing wrong with that. So, in everything that you do, it means a lot to your life. It means happiness to your own thinking. There's a book which I often tell to my student, that is The Power of Now and the New Earth by Eckhart Tolle, that he represent very interesting ideas of what is the meaning of now, which means that we have to be at the present moment at all times. If we can, it will bring us to a life of good things, a life of here and now. For example, during the COVID uh, time, most of the time we have to stay at home. What can you do is to be happy by living from moment to moment. You don't have to go, you don't need to go to shopping center. You don't need to do this and that. Just stay put in your present moment. Then you feel happy from within, which is a kind of meditation itself. It means to be one at all times with the present. And this is a trick of happiness in this century. Happiness in this century is not depends on the technology, but depends only from yourself. Because technology and all those gadgets around you can bring you much trouble within your brain, nor become addicted to all whatever they try to guide you. What can you do is to be able to guide all this by yourself, by depend upon on your own thoughts, your own doing, from moment to moment. This is a very important message that Ikigai can give us. And last, follow your Ikigai, which means to know who you are, just like Socrates said, know thyself, to find out what is lying within you, that you can develop it for the best. Your gift of life that you were born, everybody has that ability to find it and to keep with it. And most important of all is for you not to forget your dream and to be able to lead this wonderful life by yourself. Best wishes